Good evening, Mark here, aka Hinge Thunder, coming to you from Hinge's home on YouTube and Facebook, and from Hinge Thunder on Twitch. I'm currently about to play a little bit more of the Division campaign. Last time I was only on for about 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes, and the game started playing up. It started hanging and doing all sorts of funny things, which, you know, we've tried all sorts of settings, all sorts of solutions, and it's never come to anything. Right now, just because I'm lucky enough to have two internet connections into the house at the moment, I've actually got my system streaming on one internet connection and the PC streaming on the other, and I've got no other devices really doing anything in the house at the moment. So we shouldn't see any impact from networking or anything else. Both my internet connections are fairly solid. They may not be the fastest, but definitely should be enough to be able to play the game to some degree. There's right now you can see the game plays absolutely fine, and after the last time I was on, because it was at the end of a mission when it crashed, and so I failed completing the mission, I had to replay it whilst I was offline. And the second time I played through it, it worked perfectly well. So there's no telling when something will kick off like this. As far as problems, that is. What it is... Whoa, oh, too busy talking. Yeah, so there's no telling what will be the thing to kick off the problem, and then when it starts, it goes from like small frame rate glitches to full-on crash and boot you back to the desktop, and the desktop being unusable for about 10 minutes in a matter of moments. It's a really, really odd setup that this has not been caught before now. And you look on the Ubisoft forums, and people have tried absolutely everything to get around the problem. Clearly, people love the game, because to keep trying to make the game work. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah, so people keep trying to make the game work. They really want to play this game. And yet, just making sure I'm going to the right place, yep. And yet, there's not a lot of feedback about what's causing the problem. Some people say it's the Ubisoft Connect app. Some people are saying it's, you know, it's compatibility issues. I was one that was actually kind of believed it was a compatibility issue, because after I'd actually set my compatibility to Windows 8, the game seemed to settle for a while, and that was great. It was such good news. I thought, hey, here we go. Got it resolved. But it wasn't the case. So right now, as we can see, the game is working fine. There's battles going on. It doesn't seem to come down to the complexity of the situation. It seems like you can have sometimes lots going on, firefights ahoy, steam like this floating across the place, rain, and the game doesn't flinch. And in the next moment, there's nothing going on. You're in a corridor in a building, nothing else there, and it'll just stop dead. And for a company, it's you know, they're about to bring out an additional Division game, supposedly free. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe they'll behave a lot better if they've got like a free-to-play game that they've got to keep financially viable, other than a single purchase and you're done. And if that's the case, hey, good. Maybe that's the answer. Right, anyway. DCD headquarters. Mission options. Oh, I've done this. Is this the... It says this is the main mission. Story. One skill unlock. Enemy level 19. Well, hey, that's where we're at. Let's go for it. What do I do? Oh, it's a replay. Okay. So I could so that mission there, I thought that this was telling me that I could do this now because it was something that needed done, not something that's been done. None of the other missions glow blue like that. I'm going to guess I could redo this. Alright, so if I wanted to do it again, what are my options? Nothing. I do want to replay, but I just want you to go. I don't want to matchmake. I can do it on my own. Do I just walk through?
Looks like they're coming
Yes.
from the DC
Oh well,
complex.
ignore me.
Whatever's
Just being
happening over
stupid.
there, we need to shut it down.
Right, let's see who can take care of business here. Do better than I did outside. Ooh. Oh. That was maybe stupid. Come out, aye. Let's do that. I'm not very fond of this SVT weapon. I find it's just a little bit too flaky. Oh. Oh, how was I in range for that? Whoa. I don't think so, pal. Oh, that's got to hurt! Alright, let's get some armor on. There we go, there's some more coming around. Anyone about to throw grenades? Because I'll get right back. Am I hearing a vehicle? Or is that just the music? Come on. There it goes. Whoa! Right, you are out of there. Now you see there, that was it glitching a couple of times, and every time you get a glitch, every time you get a little stutter like that, again, another stutter. Yep, there's the audio. So this might be a short-lived experience tonight. Yep, there we go. Yeah, audio glitching. I mean, it's happening after the actual battle, after the event, so we managed to get through the battle. Just want to open this box. Let me open this box, see what loot I get. Nothing. So there's the audio gone. That's it. And now, there's the game. Now, I might pop back in for a second. Yeah, there we go. And it almost seems to try and rectify itself. It works without fail. I mean, no doubt that, you know, we might end up getting some static on the audio.
Terminal detected. See if you can hook Isaac.
There we go. Told you. Just like that. And with the static, it suddenly goes off. Let's try to get back in. It's not like it's doing anything. It's not like I'm asking for anything. It's not like we've got 100 players on here or anything. I could be playing COD and getting a lot less issue than we get this game. Oh yeah, I did see this. Restock. Audio. No audio. If you don't hear anything, there we go. It's static. Glitch. Now, question is whether or not it'll recover from this glitch. Oh, it's trying to, but now we've still got the static, and usually when the static starts, it never goes away. Now, I don't really want to start a battle with these guys because this is so excruciatingly annoying. There we go, people down. Static, glitchy. Yeah. There's no sense in the issues that this game suffers from, 5 years on. Most games that have 5 years worth of patching are usually very playable at this late stage in their lives. But not the Division 2. It says I've played 17 hours of this game, but I actually think about at least 2 or 3 of them has been dealing with the game hang-ups. Now, I think that'll be it. I think that's going to be the thing that kills it. The interesting thing is that when it crashes, the LEDs that are on my computer just before it returns to the desktop usually turn red, but they didn't this time. And there we go, we're back to the desktop. I'll still think it's running for a second, it probably is, and if I look at Task Manager, but the problem is that the desktop is very unusable after the Division has crashed. And I've tried a lot of things now. I've tried all sorts of things to work this out. I've assigned if we look at the folder where the Division is installed, if it lets me, of course, it might give me some grief with this. I've applied things like backward compatibility. I've made sure that there's plenty of memory. There's no memory issues, and modern games, much more modern games than the Division 2, play perfectly well, with much more technically impressive effects. All the special effects, all the like the RTX, the ray tracing, and all the rest. It does all that with a lot more stability. Things like Call of Duty, you got 100-player games, 150-player games there. Never get these issues. But like I say, so what we've got in here is under Division 2, the executable that runs the actual game. We've got a compatibility section here, and I had this running with in Windows 8 mode to see if that actually resolved any issues. But it's clearly not worked for me, so I may as well switch this off now because it's not going to benefit me at all as much as I'd wished it would. I've tried running it as an administrator. I have, like I say, I've done all sorts of memory optimizations, but the PC doesn't suffer from any issues like that. So unfortunately, that is the end of the Division for tonight. I will not be playing it after that absolutely terrible crash. I will attempt to get in touch with Ubisoft support. I might even give them a link to my video, my Twitch stream or my YouTube or Facebook stream, and say, look at this at this time point and tell me why is this happening, and see if I get any feedback, because it's insane that this game is so unplayable. But thank you for watching my game crash, and good night.